are required by current trend of students. The industry requires really that type of students who can come out with these three modes. That is where we are really lagging up in our education system. And to build up, basically, we have come out with a model with the support of IT and industry. So we call it as a computation model. What we are doing, let us try to focus in short. This is my triangular model where we have a set of algorithms, which is nothing but our syllabus. Every domain has so many theorems, algorithms, etc., which I am defining it as a mathematical model. This is the mathematical model which is being there in our textbooks, which we are trying to impose on the students, which the students are trying to learn through a pattern of question and answers, which the students are trying to put on the paper for the sake of marks. So this is what is the current system what we are trying to have. But what industry actually is the application. Industry actually is into application. They need something out of these algorithms. We doesn't bother much as an industry person what algorithm is at the back end. Probably I look into the optimization of the particular algorithm for the better performance at the later stage. But initial stage, what I look into my student is what application knowledge he has. What algorithm knowledge he has is my second case. My first preference as an industry level expert is what application knowledge he has. Of course, to build up this application knowledge, his first priority is again the algorithm knowledge, but we have been stopping the students at that stage itself. We are not motivating the students towards the application because none of our examination patterns, none of our books are making the students to come towards that. So how do we achieve that? To achieve that, we have started this model of Vlab in some other colleges, and to how do we do that is, we have built up an architecture, a framework, a computer-based framework, an environment which is supported by computer tools. Tools which are not going to be a burden to the faculty. The tools which are going to be a support to the students. They are not going to replace none of our faculties or traditional based education system. Yes, they are as it is. They are being important. We are not trying to make the students not to come to college. No, we are making them more enthusiastic. We are making them, helping the students to feel that even on a holiday, I want to make my student to come on to the college. How do we achieve that? To build up our architecture. So such a type of architecture we have been achieved in a concept called as virtual lab, where due to the lack of resources or probably lack of some problems, a student is not able to get a proper faculty. One single word from you all saying you have done the best, that word helps a student a lot. To get into that rapport, a student and teacher interaction, to build up that interaction much more easier, much more better, we have a computer-based environment which we call it as VLab, which hopefully I'll be discussing in detail about this slide, but as far as the time constraint, I'm been limiting my discussion with this and how we have achieved this VLab concept in engineering colleges and what students' feedbacks are, what are the methodologies we have been using, we'll be discussing with you soon. And thanks for this opportunity. And
and other colleagues from the Discretion department, my dear teacher, colleagues. We are aware that we have called all of you here for an interactive session today about the initiative of establishing skill development centers